It is not a good day to be invested in crypto. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Make sure that if you're new to the channel that you subscribe and make sure that you drop a thumbs up. I'm going to give you guys a quick little breakdown on what happened today and why that even if you're just invested into the market, why the market so aggressively sold off. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen with you. So the NASDAQ sold off 2.3%. That means that TQQQ sold off 3 times that, right? So a 7% loss for TQQQ. SQQQ during my earlier video today. So SQQQ goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. SQQQ is a triple leverage ETF. And just like I've shared so many times before, SQQQ and TQQQ are not investment vehicles. They're ETFs that should not be held over a long period of time due to path dependencies. That being said, you can make a decent amount of money when direction is in your favor. And that's what exactly we did today, right? I think within today's earlier video, I was up about 17 to 18,000. I closed nearly, not there, but nearly. I was actually up $24,000 on the day. I took an additional trade. It's already when things were getting choppy, and I gave a little bit of it back. Again, know when to walk away. Still very grateful for how today played out and seeing how red the market was, not just for the NASDAQ market, but for crypto. I mean, have you guys paid attention? If you look at BTC, which is Bitcoin, we made new lows today. I don't think that we have ever been to the same lows that we hit today at 15,520. Insane. Why is the market selling off the way that it did? It's very simple. Remember, we talked about it yesterday. FTX was in some trouble. FTX is a crypto trading platform. It was in some trouble with leverage. It was too heavily leveraged and it had liquidity issues. Binance was going to come in, which is considered a larger crypto platform, was going to come in and pretty much be the hero and save FTX and its users. Binance came in and said, whoa, like this stuff is really messed up, right? Everything that they had set up for their customer deposits and their withdrawals. At one point, if I'm not mistaken, I think as of right now, FTX is not even allowing their users to withdraw their funds. This is the crazy part because now Binance is no longer actually going to be acquiring FTX any longer. And this is what caused that additional selling pressure. And it really sent Bitcoin from lows of 18,000 to lows of 15,500. It's insane. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. It's unprecedented news, right? I was focusing on 2 things. CPI data report, which is tomorrow at market 1 hour before the market opens. I'm going to be live streaming it on this channel. All you have to do is get this video to over 1,500 likes and subscribe to the channel so YouTube alerts you when it is that I go live. So that's 1 hour before the market opens. We also have midterm elections, right? That's all I was focused on, just those 2 things. And then out of nowhere, this FTX and this Binance deal comes out and it sends the crypto market crashing. And because obviously Bitcoin and crypto is such a big market now, obviously it influences other markets, especially tech. And this is why we saw, the NASDAQ market sell off. I've been trying to make warning videos of how uncertain things are because it was made very clear that Binance's agreement to potentially acquire FTX was not something that they had to follow through with, right? It wasn't like Elon acquiring Twitter and he signed that he had to acquire Twitter. There was no type of deal like that for Binance again, FTX. That just shows how desperate FTX was. So a lot of people had the uncertainty of FTX actually getting acquired, and based off of the news that we heard today, it definitely is not going to happen, at least not as of right now, and at least not by Binance. So with what we see going on right now, it's a very, very weird setup for a CPI data report. Just so you guys are all aware, I made videos about it, but I get it that you guys don't watch all of my videos. Tomorrow is a CPI data report, which is an inflation report. If you don't want to tune into my live stream, I respect that. I get that. Here's how you can do it on your own. You can go to bls.gov/CPI. It's going to be tomorrow, November 10th, 1 hour before the market opens at 8:30 a.m. The CPI data report is pretty much an inflation report that gets reported based off of the prior month. It pretty much explains if inflation is going up or down. Right now, inflation is at 8.2%. This is a 40-year high, but this is coming down from lows of 9.1%. Inflation has been going down, but core CPI has been going up. So with that being said, what is the market's expectation for tomorrow? Right now we sit at 8.2%. They expect the CPI data report to be right around 7.9 to 8% for overall CPI and around 6.5% for core CPI. If this is confusing to you, I'm going to live stream it for free tomorrow. I know a lot of people ask you to subscribe. I'm going to ask you to do it as well and to turn on your post notifications. If you want to watch my live stream, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and to drop a thumbs up. And I will break it down for you in a very simplistic way of what is reported. I'm going to have this website up. I'm going to have the market up. The market's going to react, and we are going to prepare. The best way to prepare is to stay cash. So it doesn't matter if the market goes up or the market goes down. There's always money to be made if you focus on one thing, and that is direction. The only people that freak out during a stock market crash or a stock market pullback are those that did not prepare. Just like today, we did a beautiful job being able to make money during a bear market. $22,000, nearly $23,000 on the day. My trading was nothing close to perfect, but guess what? I don't have to be as long as I focus on one thing, and that's direction. So I'm not going to take too much of your guys' time. I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have seen how crazy our past couple of days have been. We have our staycation winners. We flew one of our winners out from Iowa and one of our winners out from Alabama. And today is a boys' night. So we're actually going to be heading on over, hanging out with them, and just, being guys and having fun. So if you guys want to see a little bit more of that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. And that's that third link down below. Promise you, we won't get too crazy. I'll make sure that I show up 1 hour before the market opens and I host that live stream. All I ask you to do is get this video to over 1,500 likes and make sure that you subscribe to the channel so YouTube alerts you when it is that I go live. I really do appreciate your guys' time. I do apologize for anyone that is stuck with their funds in the FTX trading platform. Based off of what I'm hearing, you're not able to withdraw it. I wish you guys nothing but the best, but it looks like a very similar setup to the Voyager setup, where they pretty much lock you out and they're waiting for some form of bailout, and most likely going to file for bankruptcy if they don't end up getting bailed out. So wish you nothing but the best. If there's anything that I can do, if you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. I don't trade crypto. I focus on the stock market, and this is one of the main reasons, because it's heavily regulated. And just like some things, it sucks when things are heavily regulated, but things like this then don't happen, right? So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope that we're thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow for the CPI data report. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.